Remember that time Jesus healed that blind man with just some mud and spit? It was pretty gross, right?
Should have seen the look.
I think that was still part of the last. You should have seen the look on your face. You were in complete shock, you know?
Yeah, that was cool. I was just thinking about when Lazarus walked out of that tomb alive. Man, wasn't that crazy?
Yeah. Man, I just don't get it.
Instead of kicking, don't
I thought it like kicking
yeah,
rocks.
don't kick. Be like, I just don't get it.
I just don't get it.
Like kind of.
Okay, that's fine. I just don't get it. How could it be? Jesus was way too powerful. He couldn't die.
I left everything behind to follow him, and now he's gone. These past 3 years are just lost forever. I guess I'll go back to farming potatoes.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm looking for my 2 lost sheep that went this way. Have you seen them?
What did they look like?
Maybe don't look at me. Like instead, be like, what do they look like?
He seems a little angry, then, a little frustrated.
Well, that's what you are. You're frustrated.
Well, what did they look like?
Well, they look something like this.
I'm sorry, sir. We haven't seen any animals on this road, especially any that look like that.
Well, that's okay. By the way, what were you 2 discussing while you were walking along?
What? Where have you been? You mean to tell me you don't know what's happened here in these days? What things?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Maybe you should take a step forward when you say that, and then.
Okay.
You'll have to forgive me. I've kind of been out of town for the last 2 days.
You're like, talking, yeah.
You'll have to forgive me. I've kind of been out of town for the last 3 days. What things?
About Jesus of Nazareth. He was a prophet, powerful in word and deed, before God and all the people. But then our chief priests and rulers sentenced him to death and they crucified him. We hoped he was the one to redeem Israel.
How foolish you are! And how slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Did not the Christ have to suffer these things and then enter his glory?
Yeah, when Holman said this, you are a little bit, take a pause and then, how foolish you just, pause.
How foolish!
And then you're shocked. Yeah. So you take longer. Is it
Like you're
good?
running
Yeah, your soldier style.
Maybe he said, how foolish you are! And how slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Did not the Christ have to suffer these things and then enter his glory? Both of you, come. Let's have Bible study.